this. Here we go. Okay. Look at this volume of vocabulary. This is fabulous. Never let Melanie erase at the end of the class. Say, stop, Melanie. We're going to review. Steve wants to see. Okay? All right. So, start a relationship again.
And then, what did I say? Get back together.
Get back together. Okay, get back together. Ooh, patch things up. Did you see that word patch?
Yes.
What is a patch? I have a patch on my clothes. Something to fix. Like sometimes you can put a patch here or here. That's a patch.
Yes.
To fix it. Maybe you have an argument and then you fix it. Okay. Rekindle. Wow, you guys have really good language. Of course, the word's on the board, so you know it.
You
Start again.
get
Start
together
again.
after a long time.
Okay. What is kindle? Something to do with wood.
Because this
Kindle.
candle.
Kindle.
Kindle.
Kindle, not candle.
Yeah, that was I was getting.
Yeah, that's candle. Thank you. I like mistakes. I like confusions. Confusions are good. Tell me your confusions. We can fix it. That's what this class is for. Okay. What happens on Friday?
Test.
Test. Test is big. Maybe half an hour. You pay for my time. When I have a test, what do I do? When you're taking a test, what do I do? So, my idea is, I want you to make me work. You are my boss. I mean, I got other bosses. But you pay for me. So, it's your responsibility to say, hey, Steve, I want a short test. I have some questions for you. Okay? So I want you to be bringing questions every day. And test day is the same thing. I'm going to tell you what I like doing for tests. I like to save paper. There are already questions in the book, and we're going to use that for our test. Okay? So the test is in your book. I'm also going to make this exactly like 6 months from now, you're not here, and you have a question about something. If you have to write something, do you sit by yourself and write it in English and then send a letter? Or do you have someone check what you're writing? You probably have to write something quickly and send it. You have no time, right?
Yeah.
You have to go quickly. But if someone asks you for a report by Friday.
Depends if it's important or not.
Right. So let's say it's important.
It's important.
What do you do?
To check to my I don't know, my superior.
Maybe your superior, or you can send it to me. Maybe it's confidential,
Yes.
so you don't want to do that, okay? But you find someone whose English is very good. Or you can check it with another student here and say, I just want you to read this and see if it sounds good, Thais, right? He could just say, hey, look, I wrote this. I'm not sure. What do you think? Does this look okay? And then Thais says, this is too complicated for me. Or maybe she says, no, I remember Steve said it's on page 86. You got this wrong. So, I want this to be just like you're at home. In fact, maybe you can do the test at home. Why not? Then we have more time in class. It drove me crazy when I was studying mathematics. Every time we finish a chapter in our textbook, 45 minutes a test by the teacher. I mean, I felt I was 15 years old. I wish I could have had 45 minutes him teaching me something. And, you know, I just do the test by myself. Now, I think many people learn better when they're talking to each other. And so if you want to find a partner to do the test, I call it a take-home test. What does that mean, a take-home test? What does it mean?
You're taking it home.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You're taking the test home. We don't say take to home. We take it home.
Take to go, like take.
It's like to-go food, right? You know, I'm going to go get some food, and I go home with it. So, when you do your test, I want you to say, okay, I did this with Robert. So then I can put the score together and say, okay, you two get the same score, 95. Okay? So it's just like a test, but you guys are working together. So you can be alone, or you can work with a partner. Okay, let's open our books. I want to show you what the test is, so then you have all week to study for it. Good idea? Okay, so when you walk in here on Friday, I'm ready to look at your book. You're ready. If you don't do it at home, I will ask you to do the test in the classroom, and you lose class time. So, it's your choice. So, can you describe your book to me? What are the different sections?
Grammar thoughts.
There's grammar?
Yeah.
Okay. There's grammar. Okay.
Listening thoughts. Listening thoughts.
There's listening parts. So you're describing the lessons.
Yeah.
Okay.
West side.
Workbook. Well, yeah, West Side.
Yeah.
It's also workbook. Right? There's a workbook, right? They have in the back of the workbook something called Grammar Booster. Let's, we're in unit, which unit are we? Yeah, what's the page? Ooh, you have it almost. We're in unit 8. So let's go to unit 8. Yeah, there's unit 8. But I'm looking for the booster. Yes, 79. W79. Hey, where's your book?
I don't know.
You don't know. You lost it.
Maybe I don't know. I was sitting in the class.
Uh-huh. Oh, you just left it in the classroom?
Yeah.
Talk to me afterwards. We will find it. Okay. Read each pair of statements, then complete each using comparative, superlative, or comparison with as, strong as, what's the opposite of strong? Weak. Now I want you to look for G13. G. Do you know your book? G. G13. Find it for her. He's having an easy time. You found G? Heck, so good. Okay, what do we have here? We have Unit 8. Oh, look at this. My God, it goes all the way over here. Okay, it goes to Unit 9. Okay. So I see G has 2 pages, G13 and 3/4 of G14. Right? Did you find G13? No. So interrupt me. Raise your hand and say,
GB, where is this page?
Ah, where is this page? Okay, see these numbers?
Oh, G.
Yeah.